Hi everybody, I'm Melissa. Welcome back to CloudMom. I got a great question the other day from Sandra Espinito, and she asked, what do I recommend when it comes to dealing with morning sickness? Such a common problem. I had it with especially my first two babies. What can you do? Morning sickness is particularly hard to deal with because you're also handling all the anxiety that comes with knowing that you're going to be welcoming a new baby into the world. So your body's changing every day, your hormones are running crazy, your appetites have changed, you're tired, you might have swollen legs, ankles. Generally, pregnancy can just be very, very uncomfortable, and you can be very, very tired, especially in the first trimester and at the end of your pregnancy. So morning sickness just complicates things all the more because it can make you feel very, very sick. You can have nausea, sometimes just even at the smell of something. Certain foods can make pregnant moms feel nauseous. So it just adds another big complicating factor. And it's really hard to be dealing with all the novelty of being pregnant and preparing and all that when you're also feeling really sick. So it's good to have some very just simple ideas on hand for how you can try to allay the effects of morning sickness. And the first thing I would say that really helped me is to drink a ton of water. And I know this is super obvious, but staying hydrated is very, very important, both for your health and the health of your baby, and it can really help alleviate the symptoms of morning sickness. Second thing that I've read about, which I also did and can be really helpful, is to have an emergency pack with you on hand, sort of like when you'll carry that around for the baby. And in this you can have some fresh scent, such as rosemary, even lemon, something like a potpourri type of thing, like you might put in your own, intimate drawer to make things smell nice and fresh. You can carry a small tube of toothpaste, a toothbrush, just in case you get sick. At least you can sort of wash up afterwards. Maybe even a nice smelling hand lotion, whatever's going to make you feel better. And the smelling salts and potpourri and things like that can really, really help, because a lot of women get morning sickness and it's triggered by certain smells. Somebody might take out a certain type of whole grain cracker and it can be enough to make their stomachs completely turn. So consider having on hand this kind of emergency pack. A third super easy thing to do, and this is hard because we live in this kind of manic world where we're always trying to do everything in lightning time, and we're always downing our food, and then we're going to run and do this, and then we're going to get this done, and then we're going to get that done, and life is just lived on this treadmill, especially in the US. But try to teach yourself to eat very slowly, and this is good for digestion anyway. So take a half an hour for dinner. Eat slowly and sort of keep in tune and in check with how you're feeling. Don't down an entire dinner in 5 or 10 minutes and then feel really sick afterwards, okay? One thing that is said to cause wonders is ginger. You can try smelling ginger. You can try buying the real root ginger and cutting little pieces of that and even sucking or chewing on them, and you can try putting ginger into your food. It is said to have very, very alleviating effects when it comes to morning sickness. If all else fails and you're able to do this, meaning you don't feel so sick that you're not even able to do this, try lying down. Sometimes just even lying down will help your body relax and will take away the morning sickness, and hopefully by the time you wake up, the nausea will be gone and you can go on and have a more enjoyable day. So anyway, these are the things that worked for me when it comes to morning sickness. Please weigh in the comments with what you dealt with what you experienced, with what helped you, because it's such a common problem for moms all over the world. Thank you all so very much for, writing into CloudMom and watching my videos. I really, really appreciate it, and I will see you next time.